Hi travelers, welcome back to my channel. Before we get into this week's video, I just want to thank everyone for all the love and support, all the comments, likes, and subs to my channel. It means so much to me just starting out here, showing you guys little snippets of places I love to visit, and hopefully one day you guys would be able to come visit. Now let's get into this week's video. Alright, let's get into this week's video. As you see from the sign behind me, we're going to 3 places that are Toronto staples when you come and visit. Let's start off with the Pièce de Résistance, what Toronto is famous for. The CN Tower. Let's do it. The CN Tower is located in Toronto, Canada. The tower stands at 553.3 meters high, or 1,815.3 feet. That's equivalent to a 147-story building. The tower was opened to the public on June 26, 1976. The construction costs were approximately $63 million Canadian. Construction began on February 6, 1973. Built on the former railway lands, its name CN originally referred to Canadian National, the railway company that built the tower. Fun fact, the tower contains 40,500 cubic meters, or 53,000 cubic yards of concrete. The CN Tower consists of several substructures. The main portion of the tower is a hollow concrete hexagonal pillar consisting of the stairwells and power and plumbing connections. The tower's 6 elevators are located in the 3 inverted angles created by the tower's hexagonal shape. 2 towers per angle. Each of the 3 elevator shafts is lined with glass, allowing for views of the city as the glass-windowed elevators make their way through the tower. On top of the main concrete portion of the tower is a 102-meter or 334.6 feet tall metal broadcast antenna, carrying television and radio signals. The main deck level is 7 stories, some of which are open to the public. Below the public areas, at 338 meters, or 1,108.9 feet, is a large white dome-shaped radome containing the structure's UHF transmitters. The glass floor was the world's first when it opened on June 26, 1994. It has an area of 24 square meters, or 258 square feet, and can withstand a pressure of 4,100 kilopascals, or 595 psi. It is 5 times stronger than the required weight-bearing standard for commercial floors. It can actually withstand the weight of 35 mooses. Mooses. Interesting. 360 restaurant, a revolving restaurant that completes a full rotation once every 72 minutes and is at the height of 351 meters, or 1,151.6 feet. The Skypod was once the highest public observation deck in the world, at a height of 447 meters, or 1,467 feet, until it was surpassed by the Shanghai World Financial Center in 2008. The tower held the record for the world's tallest freestanding structure for 32 years, until 2007, when it was surpassed by the Burj Khalifa. It was also the world's tallest tower until 2009, when it was surpassed by the Catan Tower. It is now the 9th tallest freestanding structure in the world, and remains the tallest freestanding structure on land in the Western Hemisphere. On August 1st, 2011, the CN Tower opened the Edge Walk, an amusement in which thrill seekers can walk on and around the roof of the main pod of the tower at 356 meters or 1,168 feet. It is the world's highest full-circle, hands-free walk. Visitors are tethered to an overhead rail system and walk around the edge of the CN Tower's main pod above the 360 restaurant on a 1.5 meter or 4.9 feet metal floor. So next stop we have the Rogerscentre, home of the Toronto Blue Jays. Let's get into it. The Rogerscentre, originally named Skydome, is a multi-purpose stadium in downtown Toronto, Canada, situated just southwest of the CN Tower near the north shore of Lake Ontario. Opened on June 3rd, 1989, on the former railway lands. For more information, let's go over to Mr. Brian Williams. Brian?
Good evening, everyone. I'm Brian Williams. Tonight, we are going to celebrate. It is the opening of the world's first multi-purpose, state-of-the-art dome stadium with a fully retractable roof. Join us. We're on our way to the opening night celebrations at the Skydome.
The opening of Skydome, a celebration. Starring your host, Alan Thicke, with Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Alan Thicke and Miss Andrea Martin.
Skydome, the world's largest retractable ceiling, multi-purpose, 8-acre, 30-story high dome. Skydome.
But instead of waxing lyrical about this engineering miracle,
Why not get right to the point?
namely,
You're gonna love this joint! When Blue Jays come to bat, this will be where it's at. But there's one major difference here. They won't just play when skies are clear. Raindrops are falling at the door. But that doesn't mean the game will have to be postponed. All we have to do is let the roof slide in.
Well, you've really done it this time, Toronto. How do you describe Skydome? Unbelievable, unimaginable, unfinished. Now we're done, we're here. And this place is really so expensive. $500 million, you could have had Gretzky for that.
Welcome back to the Skydome and the opening night celebrations. The roof, the retractable roof designed by Rod Robbie and Michael Allen, has been patented and is really a case of reverse technology for Canada. Reverse technology in that Japan has now signed an agreement with Allen and Robbie to produce at least one retractable dome a year in that country for the next 17 years. Just how does this retractable roof work? Well, earlier this week, I had a chance to find out. Michael Allen, the man that designed the roof, welcome. All right, Michael, if you'll show us how it is going to open during the opening ceremonies.
Okay, well, this is what is planned then. It's a manual mode of operation.
Which means what?
Well, what it means is that it's run by electricity, just as it is in the fully automated mode. But there's an operator in each of the roof panels that operates the roof, and they're all interconnected by radio and...
With the famous joystick?
And there's a nice little joystick that they can have fun with, that's right.
All right, let's see.
Now, what happens is, first of all, these two panels move together. There's about a 3-meter overlap.
Right.
But essentially they're moving back together, like so, and moving back fairly slowly.
Right.
And panel 3 ends up in its fully open position. Panel 2 now telescopes directly on top of it, like so. So at this point then, we've got this operator of this panel. He's sitting over in this point somewhere over here in a little control room. And he operates this panel and starts its motion, like so. And it moves around.
People are going to go nuts when this is happening.
I think they'll be really excited, yeah.
Oh,
yeah. Now, a lot of people have seen this happening already because this thing's been moved back 12 or 15 times, but there it is.
But to sit underneath this, Michael, it must be a tremendous feeling.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be great. Absolutely great.
It's going to work?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Guarantee?
I have no problems with that. It's going to work.
This is an amazing structure. You know, there's enough concrete in this facility to build a sidewalk from downtown Toronto all the way to Montreal. If you want to rent the building for one day, it is $25,000 or 17% of the gross ticket sales, whichever is greater. And I should tell you, non-smokers, there's no smoking anywhere in the seating area. You must smoke in selected restaurant and washroom areas. The roof is 30 stories tall. In other words, a 30-story building can fit in here with the roof closed. How did it all get started?
The stadium's construction lasted about 2.5 years, from October 1986 to May 1989. The approximate cost of the construction was a whopping $570 million Canadian. It is home of the 1992 and 93 World Series champs, the Toronto Blue Jays.
Joe has had his moments. 2 balls and 2 strikes on it. Here's the pitch on the way. A swing and a belt. Left field. Way back. Blue Jays win it. The Blue Jays are World Series champions as Joe Carter hits a 3-run home run in the 9th inning, and the Blue Jays have repeated as World Series champions. Touch 'em all, Joe. You'll never hit a bigger home run in your life.
All right, next stop, let's go to Ripley's Aquarium of Canada. Let's dive in. Ripley's Aquarium of Canada is a public aquarium in Toronto, Canada. The aquarium is one of 3 aquariums owned and operated by Ripley's Entertainment. It is located in downtown Toronto, just southeast of the CN Tower. Construction began on the attraction in August 2011, with a final cost approaching $130 million Canadian. The aquarium opened to the public in October 2013. The building features a multi-faced shell clad in large aluminum panels, with the roof of the main entrance that gives the illusion of the Earth's crust peeling away to reveal a window into the aquatic world. There are also color surfaces that juxtapose reflective aluminum offsets. The building was designed with special shielding so that sharks would not be disturbed by its electrical systems. The aquarium holds 5.7 million liters, or 1.5 million gallons of water, and shows marine and freshwater habitats from around the world. The aquarium is organized into 10 galleries: Canadian Waters, Rainbow Reefs, Dangerous Lagoon, Discovery Center, The Gallery, Ray Bay, Swarm, Nature by Numbers, Planet Jellies, Life Support Systems, and the Shoreline Gallery. The exhibits hold more than 16,000 exotic sea and freshwater specimens from more than 450 species.